You ever notice how easy it is for people to talk about someone when they're not around? It starts small, just a little. Did you hear what happened? And before you know it, you're deep in a conversation that doesn't lift anyone up. I've seen it ruin friendships, destroy trust, and make people afraid to open up. And honestly, it breaks my heart because we live in a world that needs more people who speak life, not gossip. I want to talk about this today because I think it's something we've all either been part of or been hurt by. I know I have. There were times in my life when I joined in, laughed along, or said something I shouldn't have said, not because I wanted to hurt anyone, but because it was easier to fit in than to stand out. But that's the problem. It's easy to talk about people. It takes strength to talk to them. Gossip feels harmless in the moment, like just words floating around. But those words have weight. They shape the way others see someone, and even worse, they can shape how the person sees themselves. I've learned that when someone trusts you enough to share something, that's sacred. You protect that, you guard that, because if you've ever had someone betray your confidence, you know that sting doesn't fade fast. It makes you cautious, it makes you close up, and it makes you lose a little bit of faith in people. I remember a time I heard someone talking about a friend of mine, saying things that weren't true, twisting stories. I could have stayed quiet, but something in me said, no, this isn't right, so I spoke up. And it wasn't about arguing or embarrassing anyone. I just said, hey, if you've got an issue with them, talk to them. Don't talk to me about it. The room got real quiet, but you know what? It changed the energy. Because sometimes one person standing up is all it takes to shut down negativity. And here's what I realized: speaking life doesn't just mean saying nice things. It means being intentional with your words, using them to heal and not harm. You can speak life into someone who's struggling, who's doubting themselves, who's one bad day away from giving up. Instead of saying, did you hear about what happened to them? Try saying, man, I hope they're doing okay. Instead of judging, try praying. Instead of gossiping, try encouraging, because you never know what someone's going through behind closed doors. Your words might be the only light they hear that day. If you really want to know what kind of friend you are, ask yourself this: do people feel safe when they leave the room and you're still in it? Because that's the test. Being a real friend doesn't mean being around for the good times. It's about being loyal when no one's watching. I want to be the kind of person who builds others up, who speaks blessings over people even when they're not around. Because at the end of the day, gossip dies when it hits a wise person's ears. So if you take anything from this, let it be this: speak life every chance you get. Speak it into your family, your friends, your co-workers, even yourself, because words can destroy, but they can also restore. Be the kind of friend who restores. Be the kind of person who leaves people better than you found them. If this message hit home for you, take a second to subscribe. I share content like this to help us all grow together, and I'd love for you to be a part of this journey. And if you found this helpful, go watch more of my videos on my YouTube channel and share them with someone who needs a little encouragement today. Let's spread light together. Thanks for spending this time with me. Here, your growth matters. I'll see you in the next video.